The Mandela Catalouge, a name that's been thrown around a lot in the past few months. What is the Mandela Catalouge? Well, to put it simply, it's a trending horror series created by Alex Kessler. But once you dig a little deeper, you realize it's genuinely one of the most refreshing pieces of horror media in recent times. In this video, I'll be attempting to piece together the narrative of the latest entry to the Mandela Catalouge, titled The Mandela Catalouge Volume 2. Obviously, this video contains major spoilers for the entire series, so if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's on YouTube, it's free, and you can watch it in one sitting. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. Winter Break, 2009, set 17 years after the events of the first Mandela Catalouge video. We were greeted with an FBI wanted poster showing two teenagers named Adam Murray and Jonah Marshall, with a $100,000 reward on the bottom, as well as text that reads, "Suspects possibly associated with the Bythorn Paranormal Society." So these guys sell paranormal services that we come to learn investigates alternates. They are then labeled as Victim 3 and Victim 4, obviously connected to the first phone call with Mark and Caesar, but we'll discuss this later on.
Reach the Bythorn Paranormal Society. How may I help you?
Hello? May I schedule an appointment?
Of course, ma'am. Where's the location?
My home,
Okay, thank you. Would you mind giving me a brief description of what you've been experiencing?
I've been hearing things.
Now, I might be reading into this a little too much, but the way this lady describes disembodied voices is kind of weird. I mean, she just says, "I've been hearing things," and pauses. What things, woman? This could be like the phone call with Mark and Caesar, as in she could be an alternate, luring in these guys into their deaths. I don't think it's a coincidence that her profile is placed on the same site as Caesar's was in the first call, and whom we're almost sure was an alternate.
I still hear the meows of my old cat Johnny, but the little guy passed away a few years ago.
Really? A freaking cat alternate?
I don't think it's an alternate. I just think his soul roams the house still.
Anyways, she goes on to offer them $500 a night for 3 nights at her place, an offer that Jonah simply cannot refuse.
Oh, hell yeah!
Love that part. Needless to say, they accept this offer.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. We will help your cat, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you can think.
Both of them tried to set up a GPS device inside their car, which we learned they had stolen alongside the GPS because they're delinquents who commit delinquent acts.
And we'd be doing yet another delinquent act. But it's not like we aren't already on the run anyway.
Hey man, it's good. Sometimes you be doing delinquent acts. It's normal. Car's not starting, so Jonah totally helps Adam start up the car. They head off, eventually reaching the Big M County, the Bruh County, the Mandela County. While on the road, we get some very interesting dialogue. Particularly, Jonah questions the ideas of alternates even existing.
Right? Half of me thinks that there aren't even alternates. And the mayor was just too stupid to just make that entire infographic.
Adam disagrees, claiming that they've been getting tons of calls related to alternates.
Yeah, but then, why are we getting so many calls about alternates in the first place?
Well, maybe because maybe it's mass hysteria, right? Do you think this is the rise of the war on alternates?
Jonah describes it as mass hysteria, which would be the reasonable thing to think if anyone was trapped in the Mandela Catalouge universe. But this interaction makes it clear that Adam and Jonah look at their jobs quite differently. Adam believing in it, whilst Jonah thinking it's all delusions.
You will arrive at your destination in 10 minutes.
Subtle nod to Local 58.
Like, I doubt that guy's face could appear on something like this and, kill you. I don't know.
In the business, we call this foreshadowing. Adam and Jonah reach the woman's house and it looks kind of familiar, but we'll get to that later. Adam looks around the property and we get this information from Jonah.
There's one camera in there already, but it's one of those old ones with the tapes and stuff. It will record, but I won't be able to see it in real time. I'll just have to look at it afterwards.
So Jonah finds an old VCR camera. Keep that in mind. We get further confirmation that Adam takes ghost hunting seriously as opposed to Jonah.
Here, kitty. Your piece here?
You look so stupid right now.
Dude, what am I supposed to do for a literal ghost cat?
What's it gonna do? Just us to death? Like, what are we doing here?
Would you mind taking this seriously for once?
I mean, in the end, I don't really have to take that much seriously at all, because I'm in here and you're in there, and you're...
Yeah, because you were too scared to go inside to begin with.
Not too scared. I'm not too scared.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not scared. I'm not.
What Jonah says here reminds me of the Mandela County police training video. They take a picture of the only locked door in the house, a door that we later find out is where the cat noises came from. Something very dark and sinister lies behind that door. The first night ends inconclusively with no noise or motion captured. Jonah finds the house very ominous though, and suggests that they both leave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man, the more I look at this house, the more I really don't want to be in it.
I mean, I don't see anything. I think we're just kind of babysitting an empty house for 3 nights.
I mean, I think the best thing that can happen is we just leave now and then we say we were here the entire time. Because I'm looking at this house and I'm looking at this footage, and even though there's nothing too threatening about it, I don't like it. I really don't like it.
As they're arguing, a loud screech can be heard, supposedly from inside the house.
Can you suck it up for 3 nights?
Fuck what?
Of course, since he's in a horror series, Adam wants to investigate because he finds that to be interesting. Big J wants to stay away from the house, but I'm pretty sure we all know how that ends.
Where did that come from?
I think that came from the house, man. I really don't like this now.
I'm the opposite. This is kind of interesting.
I don't think you should go in there now.
I'm going back in. There's something deeper than a cat here.
I think that's the problem.
I think it's fine. You're over. Realize what this could do for us?
Do what for us? We're already on the run. We don't need this attention again.
Do you like it or not, I'm going back in.
Adam, please.
It's too late. I've already made up my mind.
Exposure to the redacted causes a great increase in video corruption. Wonder what they're talking about. Adam attempts to communicate with the spirit, unknowing of the fact he is facing a major threat.
How did you die? Where are you from?
Am I coming through?
Loud and clear.
Oh my god, behind you!
Shut up. You see anything on the cameras?
Oh my god, behind you!
Dude, cut it out.
Oh my god, behind you!
Dude, seriously, stop.
Oh my god, behind you! Behind you! Behind you!
Dude, fucking quit!
What the hell did I do?
Just forget.
Honestly, this scene is one of the best setups in the entire series by far. The video gets incredibly corrupted, obviously tying to the message we had earlier about the redacted. The intruder is standing behind Adam, and his proximity directly relates to how much distorted the video gets, meaning he made his way inch by inch for this scene, which makes this scene a whole lot creepier given the context.
Dude, that's not funny. What's not?
This video cuts to the biblical cartoon that I've come to really not like because of this motherfucker, showing the story of Adam and Eve. Now, I didn't pick up on this in the first time I watched the video, but the idea that Adam gave into temptation is related to the very end. Now, surprisingly, this is one of the most important shots in the entire video, and I'll touch back on it once we hit the ending. Also, fuck this part.
You followed the shepherd. You are a fool. Follow my voice instead. You will find great happiness. Wake up, Adam. Do not make me wake the others.
Intruder homie pops out to give us this friendly little message. Adam sends Jonah a picture showing the locked door finally open with the cat's meows being heard down there.
Nothing is worth the risk, nothing is worth the risk, nothing is worth the risk.
The ending sequence is genuinely a great piece of dramatic writing, through which we come to learn that something traumatic happened to Adam, and this is the reason why he goes out running after alternates.
Look, man, I'm just devastated that I'm not as broken as you still are with everything that's happened, and I'm sorry that I can't keep helping you carry this burden.
What does that have to do with anything?
But I'm reaching my fucking limit here. These things have taken so much away from us, yet you still run to them every chance you get.
No, I don't.
Fucking listen to me! You're not invincible, okay? I know you thought that when we started doing these fucking death marches, and nothing happened, and I get it, but this right here is real, and you should know that more than anybody. I wish we never looked for your Because she is dead and gone, and we were never gonna get her back. Fucking leave then! Leave!
Adam makes his way down those stairs to find the intruder.
Nobody is coming to help you.
Adam's fate is sealed. Jonah speeds off crying and panicking, all the while the intruder shames him for his actions. The final shot is of the car parked while Jonah weeps before being strangled by something. Both of them are gone. A grim ending to a very great episode. Now that the video is over, let's start theorizing. Firstly, I believe the house these guys visited was Mark Heathcliff's house, and secondly, I'm very sure that Adam Murray is the son of the woman who hung herself in the Intruder Alert video. Firstly, two things prove that this was Mark's house. The locked door and the window both appeared in exhibition. Secondly, the intruder shows Adam multiple images of Mark, including one with his own sister in the church from exhibition. If that is the case, then Jonah finds Mark's VCR in this scene.
There's one camera in there already, but it's one of those old ones with the tapes and stuff.
As for Adam being the kid in the Intruder Alert video, I've got a few reasons to believe that. Firstly, the intruder shows him images of the hanging woman and asks if he remembers him. Secondly, the way Adam is lured to the TV with the sound of the cat is very similar to the woman stepping inside the room only to hear the cries of her baby through the TV. You should know that better than anybody. I wish we never looked for you redacted because she's dead and gone and we are never gonna find her back. Further evidence to support that Adam's mom was killed by the intruder, which is the reason why he and Jonah do these death marches, as Jonah says. And yeah, that's it for the theories. It was fun making this video. That was the first project I tried. Like, that's over 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I just want to say something real quick. As a fan of the series and as a fan of Alex's, techniques and filmmaking and whatnot, I find it incredibly annoying that a lot of people are hyping it up more than it really should be. Don't get me wrong, I think it's one of the best series on YouTube, but people seem to hype it up as if it's the second coming of Christ. I feel like people make it out to be the scariest thing on the planet, and by doing so, they're not doing it any sort of favors. People who stumble upon the Mandela Catalouge may have unrealistic expectations due to these opinions, and frankly, a lot of them feel very disgenuine. I might be wrong, but I feel like this creates a lot of pressure on Alex to create something better than what he did previously, and as a result, just aids in his burnout. He talked about burnout on Twitter, and I feel like this plays a role in it. Again, I might be wrong, but this is just my opinion on the whole thing. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching. I've made a horror series, like 3 episodes, very heavily inspired by the Mandela Catalouge, if you want to check it out. But yeah, thank you. This has been my first time doing a commentary video. Sorry for my bland voice, I'm just not that good. But yeah, thank you, and I might do something similar to this in the next video, so stay tuned.